There is so much pressure on our children at this time of year, and it comes from everywhere. It comes from all the other children they may know, it comes from other adults, it comes from the TV and from social media, and quite often, sometimes it can come from us without really meaning to. I think because we focus Christmas so much around children, we therefore expect them to perform in a way that is pleasing for us. I'm not saying any of us do this deliberately, but I know I fall into this as well. The idea of happy smiling faces on Christmas Day, throwing open wrapping paper and smiling up with glee at grandma or granddad or us, and then playing happily with said toys for the rest of the day, it's just such an unrealistic expectation, especially on children who are neurodivergent or highly sensitive. They feel the build-up of the pressure. Don't ever think that they don't sense the deeper emotions of the season as well. I think a lot of our children are much more intuitive than we give them credit for, but there are ways that we can make it easier on them. And I want to talk a little bit about who we invite to Christmas Day. So it can look like anything Christmas Day. Sometimes we have it at our house, often we go to relatives, and there are just little things we can do to tweak the experience. One of the things we've started to do was to literally see nobody on Christmas Day except for the nuclear family unit. So for us, that's just our child, me and my husband. And then sometimes we have grandma or an uncle come over as well for dinner, but we don't do any present opening in front of other people, and everybody is aware that that's what we do. What we can do, if there's a relative who's particularly sensitive about that, is you could take a video of your child opening the gift, and then assuming they're happy with it and that it's a good video, you could then send that to the relative later that day. But I think just explaining to people that our child doesn't feel comfortable because it's performative and there's already a lot of anxiety around Christmas. Most relatives will understand that given enough notice and given the right kind of explanation. I know that's a hard thing to do, but it's probably easier for the grown-up to accept that than to force the child to do it if you think that's going to be a problem for your child.